So, YouTube family, Atlanta's hottest female rapper, Lotto, is pregnant, and guess by which rapper? 21 Savage.
I woke up like this. I woke up like this. I woke up like this.
What the fuck? I don't like how y'all line on my name, no cap. I'm folding them, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Judge Lotto, where you going?
I'm finna fight the chat. They got me fucked up. What's good with y'all? What the fuck? I don't like how y'all.
So, what's going on with this situation? It's a lot of people are celebrating the pregnancy of Lotto and 21 Savage. But just like people who choose to celebrate and be positive, there are others out there who don't care. And one of those guys are former NFL player, star from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Le'Veon Bell. Well, he lashes out and lets people know how he feels about the pregnancy with Mrs. Lotto. And a lot of people, a lot of the sis, they're dropping the tea, and it's kind of sweet right now. It's something that y'all might want to have a sip. So before we get started, let me take a sip of the sisters' tea. With that being said, Le'Veon Bell would go out of his way to say Lotto just announced she's pregnant by a married man with 3 kids and made it part of her album rollout. And that's who's today's women look up to. We're doomed. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a lot of backlash towards this, and Le'Veon Bell would get attacked by the sisters, and he would say, can somebody tell me what I say that was wrong? And all I did was state the obvious. You know what I mean? Man, this thing goes a little bit further. You guys might want to put your seatbelts on and have a seat. I'm not going to even put no intro music. I want to get right to the gist of this tea. So, Lotto, we know the rumors of her being pregnant has been out there when women like Tasha K exposed her and let all of us know.
Oh my God, congratulations are in order. If it's true for the mistress, Lotto. Oh my God. Has that man claimed her yet? I don't think he came out and said this mom. He still got a wife. He ain't divorced that wife. That wife still posts him on her close friends. The close friends to his wife, the dog skin wife, she still posts her husband with the kids and they in family things. But I heard that she allegedly pregnant. They said she been covering up with fur coats and yeah, they said her nose is spreading. It's big like mine right now. The light-skinned women supposed to have big.
So Tasha K wasn't playing, she revealed it. And 21 Savage wife, well, she doesn't care about the drama. She's in support. She clicked like on the pregnancy news, and she was thrilled for her father of her kids, husband, that is, 21 Savage. Now, this is proof right here. The woman, which is Kenya, that's 21 Savage wife, she would click like on the pregnancy rollout news to show support and solidarity. Now, a lot of females came out and said that marriage is a ICE marriage. Now, this lady over here, Cass City Menace, said they not married because they want to be together. They married because in 2020, 21 was in trouble with ICE. So he married his BM to stay in the States, but y'all so hungry for drama, that's too much to comprehend. Now, Le'Veon Bell, we'll get to what he said, but let's go to the pregnancy news by Lotto herself admitting to this.
I don't even know what to say, y'all. Thank y'all for all the congratulations. Business and Personal out now. Big Mama, the album, May 29th. I'm Big Mama. For real. Big Mama, 1 kid. I don't even know what to say, y'all. Thank y'all for all the congratulations. Business and Personal out now. Big Mama, the album, May.
I mean, she's looking beautiful. They say when women are pregnant, they look amazing. And I like what I've seen from it. Now, Lotto herself, People were saying a lot. They said, first of all, they married but been separated. She's been in a whole relationship with a whole man before them two even got together. Y'all need to do y'all research and stop being in everybody's business. That's more of Kenya's supporter, which is 21 Savage wife. And a lot of females are letting people know that's not what you think. So they're exposing Le'Veon Bell to let him know mind his own business. So if you guys want to know what did Le'Veon also responded to this was his response to the backlash.
Yo, bro, can y'all tell me, can somebody tell me what I said was wrong? What did I say that was wrong? All I said was facts. I only said facts. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying nobody has to be perfect. We're all human beings. Nobody perfect. But I want to know, in this situation here, bro, what did I say to get everybody all riled up? Like, what did I do? I only said facts. Yo, bro, can y'all tell me?
And Le'Veon Bell, he's not one who's far away from controversy himself. He seems to flourish when his name is trending. And that's exactly what he took his chance to do. But that did not bother Lotto and what she's going through with 21 Savage. She chose to fall back and celebrate with friends, families.
We got babies around this bitch. Niggas go baby for baby. We going baby for baby. Baby for baby round. We going baby for
So much business and personal out now. Big Mama the album, May 29th.
Like a side
I gotta get a
I'm so happy. I'm so high off life right now.
Now, I'm excited for them. A situation like that is always calling for a great day, but we kind of knew the situation with her relationship with 21 Savage. That ain't fooling nobody. I mean, Lotto was giving praises to 21 Savage just a current year and a half ago.
I wake up, my man. I take a shit, my man. I make breakfast, my man. I'm driving, my man. I'm bathing, my man.
Was there ever a day you feel like in recent time where you like didn't think that?
No.
It's never happened.
No.
Just my man at all times.
Eat, my man. Shit, my man. Bathe, my man. Sleep, my man. I wake up, my man.
She wakes up her man. I mean, she's very confrontal, that is, for 21 Savage. She talked about it right here, how she didn't like 21 Savage liking other pictures without even really saying his name.
I don't know if it's a generation thing, whatever. Like, I don't like liking pictures. I don't like that. I don't like that. They be saying
she
I'm
on this
petty
modern
for
day
that.
social media, so like, I don't like no pictures.
Cause I just feel like if you in a relationship and you like somebody picture of the opposite sex, they screenshotting it, sending it to their friends. Like,
I hear it all the time.
He trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got him, or I got her. Like, why would I look like liking another nigga picture?
Right.
And I got a nigga. Like, what that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a generation thing.
Yeah, it's probably a generational thing. But even after all that, the beautiful artist that Lotto is, well, she decided to still celebrate.
Big Mama one kid. Okay, play the song. I've been just in the house working.
Now, this is one of the moments, but I want you guys to go further deeper into who Le'Veon Bell is, because before I give my opinion whether he was wrong or right, I want you to know who this man is. A lot of people blame CTE, but I remember his situation with Moneybagg Yo and 2 Times, who was with the baby, and he paid the money for a song and he never dropped the album.
Now, obviously, if I'm asking these guys for a verse or a collab or a feature, whatever it may be, it's because I like their music. It's because I think you can rap. It's because I fuck with you as an artist. There's no other reason. So when I ask, I know what you're capable of. I literally know what you're capable of doing on that track. So if you send me back some bull on a song that I'm on and I don't like the song, I don't care what your name is or who your name is. If you're not Drake, SZA, or Rihanna, I'm not dropping it. Oh yeah, and also
basically this is when he overpaid the artist and they gave him a BS video or music, you would call it, and it was not creative at all. Basically they finessed him, and that would not stop Le'Veon Bell. Then he became trending in the media once again with a woman who used to be a man who he talked with, and they were sharing in each other's DM to the point he actually was in conversations and phone calls with the individual. This would spiral out of control, and releasing of messages, at least the Lexi She X is the name of the individual. And Lexi said, spewing this rhetoric when, and yes, this was on my NSFW page. He knew I was a dog, whatever a dog might be. And you can see Le'Veon drooling for this person. You can read it yourselves. And let's look where Le'Veon wrote, I don't want my daughter to have to compete or share a locker room with men. You know, so people are just saying he was hypocritical because he might have a pleasure and a taste for that. But he would respond to the madness and he would say, please tell him, drop the full convo. I have your number, dude. When I heard your voice was deeper than mine, you instantly got blocked. I seen that Adam's apple, but I don't know if he's seen the Adam's apple, but we know Le'Veon is a man's man, not denying the situation with him and Lexi or for it. But I must tell you guys, when it came to the celebrity boxing match versus Adrian Peterson, let's just say I wouldn't want to get in a one-on-one fight with Le'Veon Bell. I mean, Le'Veon is not the only guy who went viral for his feuds and back and forth going viral. Well, Lotto did the same thing, and that's how very much she got her name risen. Of course, she's talented. I think her music is good, but she was in these feuds with women such as Spice Ice or Ice Spice.
No, I'm just recording a fucking TikTok. Shit don't be that deep. And on my mother, if I did see that video behind me, I still would have proceeded. The fuck a bitch gonna do to me? Y'all need to stop this. Oh, she's lying. She's her hand and the rocks in her hand. Who? When y'all ever knew me to do some shit like that? The fuck?
She basically stood on business when it came to Ice Spice and let people know I have nothing to hide from this young lady. And not only that, then Big Indio spoke on her and Lotto's beef over the past summers.
I heard my beat like dun dun dun. That's the first thing I heard.
Yeah, and that's how yours starts off.
Yes,
it's identical to that.
It's giving back. I'm like, oh wow. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is crazy. So then I seen her outfit. I'm like, I just did a photo shoot for my birthday in the same exact outfit.
Yeah,
So she just had on a different color. I think I had on gold and she had on silver. It was something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, let me post this on my page and see what people. I usually don't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, let me just see what people say.
Why not?
Yeah, let me see what people say. I did not expect it to go as crazy as it did and get on the shade room, get on the neighborhood talk.
The blogs picked it up. Everything.
I did not expect them to do that. So I'm thinking like, okay, then they got to be true because why else is they posting it? They know it's true.
Why did they jump on
Exactly.
it? Exactly. Yeah. Because then she responded.
So there was a lot of back and forth with that, and it reminded me the back and forth of Bow Wow and Le'Veon Bell. That's right. Bow Weezy was in a back and forth because Le'Veon Bell said, someone help me understand how little Bow Wow can think he's the biggest from Columbus, Ohio, and he has done nothing. When I say nothing, I mean absolutely zero. The only thing he can claim is buying box tickets to the Ohio State Natty. And all of a sudden, he's the biggest? Bro, so fried. And that would get a response directly from Bow Wow himself, immediately putting Le'Veon Bell in his place about who's the reigning king of Ohio, Columbus.
I'm the biggest to ever come from Columbus. I'm probably gonna be the biggest to ever come out of Columbus. Hey yo, it's time for you, like, bullshit, the bickering on that. With Bow, he went to Atlanta. I don't want to hear none of it. Bro, let's bridge the gap and bring this together and get this cracking how it's supposed to be. Come on, bro. Pay like $500,000 for a mother suite for the city. I don't see ain't no Columbus that got that type of money to even host a event on a national stage. Like, yo, stop. Like, we not doing this. Columbus gonna forever be my city and my town. Until I see do 10 million or 14 million out the city, then you bigger than me. If you don't do that, shut up. Don't talk to me, bro.
Now, Le'Veon, who's not afraid of attention, he would also respond to Bow Weezy on this King of Columbus, Ohio situation.
Yo, I'm really at a loss of words. I'm really at a loss of words, bro. Bow Wow, you say you have all this money. And what did you do with it, bro? What did you do with it? Because you definitely ain't helped the city with it. You ain't opened up a restaurant, no recreation center. You ain't helped the kids. Like, what did you actually do in the city, bro? For you to say, hey, yeah, I'm the king of the city. Like, nobody as big as me in the city. What did you do? You ain't do no features for nobody from Columbus. And you was a big artist. At one point, you was damn near one of the biggest artists when you were a little kid, bro. And you ain't do no features with no Columbus artists, bro. Bro, I done had football camps every year when I was in the league. I was having football camps every year. Bro,
Now, he was speaking facts, but if you ask me, there would be nobody bigger than Bow Weezy from Columbus. You feel me? And if you're from Ohio, let me know. But one great thing about that little back and forth, they came together for Columbus because Le'Veon Bell showed proof of him FaceTiming Bow Weezy, Mr. 106 in Park. And he said, it's crazy how far a little communication can go. We all good and big things coming soon. Like, I respected it, although we've never seen big things coming, but I respected it. Now, here's my opinion on this whole matter. Le'Veon Bell, yes, he's controversial. Lotto name is something, if you attach to it, you'll get views. But the truth is, he didn't say anything wrong when he spewed out that connotation of her being with somebody who is married. Now, whether you want to believe 21 Savage is with his woman or not, that's what people are literally going to take from it. Now, we're going to say this was a situation with Ice, but a lot of us are not privy to that information other than rumors and allegation. So if this is the fact and you're thinking from a homebound family mentality, then yes, you would be in the right to look at her and perceive her as not a good individual. Then this comment by Le'Veon Bell would be in the right. But if you're looking at what every other woman is saying, including 21 Savage wife herself is clicking like on the pregnancy allegations. So that should furthermore tell you that the marriage was not a real one. And a lot of us don't want to get 21 Savage because of that. We don't want to get him in trouble, but it is what it is. It's not a real marriage. She may very well be the mother of your kids, but you're clearly not with her, at least not in that type of way, the way you have embraced Lotto. It's a real love. It's a real foundation, and I have nothing against that. Now, I'm gonna leave you guys with a great advice from Lotto.
When we talk about like management and because I done been there, done that with the management like my biggest advice to artists is like, the person that you started with, they might be pissing you off, but if they got your best interest at heart, stick it out with that person. Like, let y'all grow together. Like, learn with that person and reach the next phase of your career, next level, whatever, with that person. Be patient and grow with them, because them you running to go be with this team and they manage this person, baby. They don't with you. They not riding with you like the person you started with. So as long as that person ain't do some that's like, oh, cut off a bull, stick it out with that person. Like Chase.
I mean, great advice by the queen. Y'all hit that like button, hit that notification bell. I'm DJ Bless One. Thank you for coming to I Smoke Hip Hop Live, and I'm out.
Eggs. I'm trying to help Curtis find a new inner feelings, from the sky high ceilings to a new inner meaning. I'm Cujo to his Pluto, big dog bones, roof, soundproof, no proof. E Honda Street Fighters, a Desert Eagles to Benny Seagulls or Benny Seagulls. I can feel it in the air, fifth in the air. It's only despair. Do we even care about the lost souls turn Walking Dead, filled with the 10th lead after the 9 shells, after the world was mine?